Hello, everybody, and welcome to He Is I Am. This is my first video that I have done since I changed over to He Is I Am. The first video that I've done in my studio. He Is I Am came to me directly from him, and the logo. And I didn't know what he wanted to do with it, but I decided to go ahead and do what I could. So I made all my social media regarding this project called He Is I Am. So that's what you're looking at today, and that's what we have. Today is going to be something special. I am also going to be recording this for my podcast, which is called the He Is I Am Daily Word Devotional. And you can find that on a bunch of different platforms, and the link is going to be in the description below, so check that out. This is something I feel needs to get out to as many people as possible. I'm calling this Letter from a Believer. And this is somebody that I've spoken to many times in the past, and we'll just call this person Bree. And she sent me this and said she wanted me to share it on the channel to see if it could help somebody. And after taking a look at it myself, I absolutely think it will help people. So let me go ahead and grab this. And I'll read it to you. I'm just going to read it straight off the page. It says, I want to share something. First, I want to say thank you to him for the life I have and the experiences and obstacles I have to overcome every day. I believe even when I didn't believe, he was with me. Even when I told him I couldn't follow him, he was there, protecting me. One reason I believe this is I have tried to take my life more times than I can count, but I always survived. Another, my mom has never taken her wrath out on me the way she did my sister. Her and my sister fought a lot. One time, I talked to him. I don't remember much, as my memory is terrible. I told him I didn't want to believe. I couldn't even though I felt a need to. My mom was very against it, but she has never influenced us either way. I was at a mental hospital one time, and one of the workers played a song, Divine by Strive to Be. I felt this little speck of hope, yet I ignored it. At this time, I was away from my mom, who has full custody, living with my dad, who is the biggest blessing in my life. My sister and I have been told awful things about my dad, yet that day, my sister asked my dad if she could live with him. It had to be God, because I had tried so many times to leave, but couldn't. I had turned my back on him, this being God. Told him I didn't want him. Still, he protected me, time after time. I had always been skeptical, so when my uncle told me that our family is a blessed one, that he himself should have died but didn't, I felt the possibility and ignored it, like I had time after time. My uncle told me to just try to reach out, so I tried. At this point, I was unsure, but more comfortable believing what I had for so many years. I talked, but I didn't let my walls down. Then recently, I reached out to someone who introduced God to me. This time I couldn't turn my back on him. I wasn't desperate like in the past. This time I felt the need to listen. So when I was told to talk to him again, I gave it a try. The difference, I trusted in him and in me. So I told him how I felt, that I wanted him in my life. I was honest, and I told him I want to try, but I need his help to do so. When I finished talking, my body felt lighter, and it felt like a pulling sensation. And I want to stop there because that's exactly kind of what it is. It says in the Bible that God will draw us nearer to him. So it can feel like a pulling, like a tugging kind of sensation on your heart and on your soul. It feels like that because he's drawing you closer to him. That's the way it works. I felt and still feel peace of mind and a hope I have searched and begged for. For hope is the weapon life has used to enslave my try. But hope is not a thing. Hope is the faith, trust, and belief in his grace and mercy. A couple days ago, I was talking to him, telling him I need someone right now. And I got this idea to go on a walk. So I did. I felt the need to bring my keys. So I did. On my walk, there were benches. I was very emotional, just needing to get stuff off my chest. So after a while, a command to walk home pops into my head. So I do, unsure at first. Then I come to another bench. And sit here pops into my head. Calm yourself. This person needs calm. So I sit waiting and calming myself until the command says, go to the office. Since I'm new to the complex, I didn't know how to get there from where I was. The voice, my voice, told me when to turn or go straight. I kept saying to myself the whole way, if this is you, I trust you. If this is not you, I trust you. I hoped that the result would be someone, but instead it was a verse. The command said, go to the pool. When I get there, there's a sign that says close. So after checking with my keys, I could go in, but I ended up not because I didn't want to get into trouble. So I headed back home, the urgency and forcefulness fading. On the way back, I had second thoughts, but my voice said too late. So I came inside and prayed about it. The text Romans 2:15 popped into my head. It reads, they show that the work of the law is written on their hearts, while their conscience also bears witness, and their conflicting thoughts accuse or even excuse them. Keep in mind, I have not yet read Romans. It's almost ironic because I doubted my ability to know right or wrong. I consider myself to be very careful about what I do and how it affects everyone. The thing is, when I had no faith in myself and him, he is the only one who never hurt or betrayed me. In fact, he did the opposite. He protected me. He guided me and gave me the strength when I was deep in a hole that I chose to stay in. I asked him to guide me in writing this, which has strengthened my love and appreciation for him. I love and thank you, Lord. This is beautiful obedience. And this is something that I wish more people had. Praying, listening, obeying. This person has had a lot of struggles in her life. And I've been talking with her for a while, and she's told me about them. And she didn't mention them in here, but she's had some immense struggles. And to find that faith in those struggles is beautiful. She trusts him, she knows him, and she knows what he can do for her. Give her that peace. And that's what she's out for. I know he's got some amazing plans for her. And I know that he's going to fulfill them through her. She's going to keep that strength, and she's going to keep that faith, and just keep following his plan. And she's going to get exactly where he wants her to be. And that's when she's going to find exactly what she's supposed to do and find that peace that surpasses all understanding. It's right here in the book, y'all. It's right here in the word. Just follow. Follow, listen, obey. I mean, that's what I did. And it has changed my life. You become a 180 degrees different person. And it's an amazing feeling. It's a better feeling than you could ever imagine. It's a bigger high than any drug will give you. It's better than any kind of feeling you could get from anything. And you just beg for more. It's amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you are on YouTube watching this, thank you. And check out the podcast. Like I said, the link is below. If you are listening to this on the podcast, you can also catch me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I do videos. I do devotionals with visuals, as well as video, the actual podcast itself, which is the daily devotional, is available for everybody. And it's basically just a couple minutes of God. If you want to catch it real quick, it's a Bible verse and I talk about it. It's a beautiful thing. For the people who are on YouTube, you can check that out as well. But reach out to me if you guys need anything. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. It's what I do. I'd be happy to talk to you. And I guess I will catch you guys on the next one. And yeah, that's about it. Till next time, God bless.